Ever seen of this child is him staring out these windows, but they never realized something so horrible was going on.
His whole life was just like looking out the window, and he didn't have any playtime or what kind of toys did he even have in there. I never even saw him with a toy.
The details too shocking to even share.
This beautiful child was tortured, and they sat there and watched this baby die.
Deputies say 2-year-old Harley went through months of beatings and torture in this Davenport home. They have arrested the child's mother, 26-year-old Shannon Short, and her boyfriend, 26-year-old Christian Thompson. Deputies say while mom was at work, her boyfriend would babysit and do unimaginable things to the toddler. Investigators say the couple even texted about it.
Shannon said, "Quit beating him with a belt because it's showing marks, and change and hit him with a purse strap."
The day of his death, Harley was throwing up. Investigators say instead of taking him to get medical help, his mom went to the store and smoked marijuana with friends. At 3 in the morning, she finally called 911.
My son, he's been sick. He's been throwing up. He's been throwing up all day. Like, okay, all right. And his stomach been hurt, and like his teeth start grinning, and now he passed out, and he's not moving.
We've learned the beatings were so severe, Harley contracted an infection. Sadly, it took his life. The sheriff saying if the family does not want to properly bury this child, they will do it themselves to give this child at least a proper burial. In Polk County, Melissa.
The entire neighborhood was stunned to learn that the little boy had spent his days just staring out the window. No one knew that behind those curtains, a tragedy had been silently unfolding.
Polk County EMS, this is Crystal. Okay, caller, tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, my son, he's been throwing up all day. I thought he just had a stomach virus, and his stomach been hurt, and his stomach is rock hard. So then I thought he was constipated. So, oh my God! Next thing you know, like after I laid him down, his teeth started grinning, and I couldn't get his mouth to open to put something in it. And now he's passed out, and I don't even think he's breathing.
Okay, is he having a seizure?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay, are you with him now?
Yes, I'm holding him right now.
How old is he?
He's 2.
Is he awake?
No, he's conscious. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, is he awake?
Harley, I don't know if he's breathing.
Okay,
Harley.
but I need to know if he is awake.
No.
Okay, is he breathing?
No. I don't think he's breathing. I can't tell.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you, okay? But I need you to stay on the line with me, all right?
The wounds on his small body revealed a horrifying truth. He had endured months of relentless beatings, so severe that they led to infection. The pain dragged on until he could no longer fight.
All right, if there's a defibrillator available, I want you to send somebody to get it now and tell me when you have it, okay?
I don't have one. What is going on?
Are you right by him now? Ma'am, I need you to try to calm down. I know this is scary, but I need you to calm down and listen to me. Are you right by him now?
I'm breathing.
Are you right by him now?
Yes, I'm holding him.
Listen carefully. Listen, I need you to calm down so we can help him, okay? Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove any pillows. I need you to kneel next to him and look in his mouth for food or vomit. Is there anything in his mouth?
Head on the floor.
Okay, is there anything in his mouth? Ma'am? Hello?
Hello?
Is there anything in his mouth?
Harley.
Polk County Fire and EMS, this is Deanna.
Hi. Yes, I need
Osceola with a transfer, requesting an ambulance, Davenport, Florida.
Yes, please hurry. Please hurry.
They're coming as quick as they can, okay? Tell me exactly what happened.
Yes. I don't know. My son, he's been sick. He's been throwing up. He's been throwing up all day. Like,
Okay. All right.
and his stomach been hurt, and like his teeth start grinning, and now he passed out, and he's not moving. I need.
Okay, they're coming as quick as they can, okay? Just stay on the line with me. Are you with him now?
Yes, please.
Okay, how old is he?
Please.
They're coming, ma'am. How old is he?
He's two. He's two.
He's 2? Okay.
He can't shake it. Oh my God.
They're coming as quick as they can. Is he breathing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Is he breathing?
Yes, 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 yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Okay. Is he breathing completely normal?
No, no.
Okay. All right. I want you to
Tyler.
say, okay. I want you to say now every single time he takes a breath in, starting immediately. First breath.
He's not taking a breath now.
Okay. When he takes a breath in, say now every single time he takes a breath in. First breath.
Oh my God.
Okay. Is he breathing? Has he taken a breath? Can you see his chest rising and falling? Hello? Hello?
On the night of the tragedy, the boy began vomiting over and over. Instead of rushing him to the hospital, his mother left home, leaving him in agony. By 3 a.m., the desperate 911 call came, too late.
All right, Shannon. So we want to go over a couple things with you, retouch on a couple things, get some clarification on a couple things, okay? Because of the weed that we found in the house, I'm going to go ahead and read you your Miranda, okay, just so you're aware.
You're going to jail?
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that because of the weed that we found in the house, and because you're here at the sheriff's office, and we're not doing this like at your house, I'm going to go ahead and read you your rights so you know them, okay?
Yes.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during any questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights?
Yes.
Okay. So, Shannon, what we're wanting to do is just kind of clarify a couple things because we talked to Christian, okay? And there's some stuff that's not adding up. We don't feel like you're being completely honest with us and telling us everything that happened, okay? So we're going to go back and we're going to touch on them again. And I want you to think about the answers that you're given and make sure that you're giving us the whole truth and everything that happened. Don't leave anything out, okay? We've got your phone. We've seen the text messages, okay? You gave us permission to look through it, so we've seen everything. So right now, what we need is for you to be truthful and honest with us, okay? So let's start with on Saturday, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Did you work on Saturday?
Yes.
Okay. And how was Harley on Saturday?
They first sent me a text message that he was older. He had the mark on his face.
While you were at work? The day that he sent you, because I know you're having a hard time like with your days when you were working and things like that. The day that he sent you the pictures of the scratches on Harley's face while you were at work, is that the same day that he was throwing up also? Or was that a different day?
I don't know if I was the same day or a different day, I'm not sure.
Inside the interrogation room, questions came fast and sharp, piecing together a timeline of Harley's final days. Investigators worked to reconstruct how his early fatigue turned into ignored warning signs.
What day do you think it was that you got the text message about the scratches?
I believe it was Friday.
And what day were you told by Christian that Harley was throwing up? The first time.
Thursday. From Wednesday.
So Wednesday or Thursday, Christian sent you a text message stating Harley's throwing up. Did he say why or what had happened?
He said he was sticking his fingers in his mouth properly.
Did he say how Harley was feeling? Was he sick?
He said I think he said he had I'm not sure.
You don't know?
To be honest.
Okay. So, would it be safe to say that going back to Thursday, this past Thursday, that Harley started not feeling well?
He was like he was tired, but he was still moving around and doing stuff that normal Harley do.
But when you say he was quiet, is that normal for Harley to be quiet? So you would say on Thursday, was he acting his complete self? Or could you tell there was maybe something a little bit off about him?
He was just wanting to lay up under me a lot. He's still telling his stories. He still was jumping around, moving around.
But he wanted to be with you. Was he clinging to you? Was he eating?
Thursday, Christian said he was eating a lot.
So Thursday he was eating? He was just really clingy.
Usually Thursday or Friday he said he was eating a lot.
Okay. So when did he start throwing up?
He was throwing up the day before yesterday.
Bit by bit, the truth emerged through text messages, work schedules, and statements. Every detail connected, painting a bleak picture of what Harley endured before his life was cut short.
So what day did Harley start throwing up? You were off on Sunday and Monday, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was Harley throwing up on Sunday when you were off? Okay. And how was he acting on Sunday? Was he still really clingy with you? Okay. Was he eating on Sunday?
Yes. He didn't eat a lot. He was drinking a lot.
He didn't eat a lot, but he was drinking a lot on Sunday. And he had started to throw up on Sunday or had not started to throw up on Sunday?
I was dating sure. I think Sunday, really think Sunday I slept till 6.
At night?
I worked.
I might be a little confused, but I thought you worked on Sunday.
She said she was off on Sunday.
I was supposed to have Friday and Saturday off, but they called me in Friday, so I didn't work Saturday. I worked Sunday. Then I didn't work Monday. Tuesday.
So did you work Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so were you off on Sunday?
Yes.
Were you off on Monday?
Yes.
Did you work on Saturday?
Yes.
Did you work on Friday?
Yes.
Thursday?
Yes.
What Buffalo Wild Wings do you work at?
The one in Kissimmee.
On 192 or where's it at?
I think it's on 192.
Do you have the number in your phone maybe?
I need to think about the call, but I don't have to say it.
What is your boss's name?
Okay.
Jose? Would it be the 407-397-1500? Would that be your work number maybe? That's a phone call on Friday. There's 3 outgoing calls, 211 and 212.
Oh, yes, that's the day I got called in.
Okay, so that would be maybe your work number. Is that correct?
Yes.
Even the smallest clues, his lack of appetite, clinging to his mother, only drinking water, became crucial evidence, showing that his suffering lasted for days without any medical care.
And Jose's your boss. You want us to call him and let him know that you're not going to be in tonight because you're supposed to work? What time are you supposed to be there?
Okay, so Monday. You said Sunday he was drinking, he wasn't really eating, and he was clean on Sunday. Did you say whether or not he was throwing up on Sunday?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to walk through Monday again, okay?
Mm-hmm.
On Monday, what time did you wake up? Yesterday.
Well, like, I believe I won 2 o'clock.
And when you woke up, was anybody else awake?
Christian,
What was Harley doing?
I believe he was in the background.
Was he back there by himself?
Yes.
What was Christian doing?
He was either in the kitchen or sitting on the bed next to me or in the bed.
So he was in the front room somewhere? When you woke up, did you go check on Harley?
Yes.
And how was he?
He was fine.
Okay. Had he eaten anything?
I'm not sure.
Did you ask Christian if he had eaten?
No.
When you say you had just woke up, did you wake up on the futon? Is that where you were sleeping?
Yes.
And then Harley was in the back room when you woke up?
Yes.
So you don't know if Harley ate. Was he throwing up at this time or no?
No.
Okay. Was he his normal self? Was he still clingy?
Yes.
Was he clingy with just you, or was he clingy with Christian too, like anybody?
Just me.
The room grew heavy with silence. Each hesitant answer from the mother revealed her inner turmoil and brought to light the bitter reality of the innocent child's final moments.
When Christian came down, he just started crying.
Is that normal?
It's been on for a couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks, so what, every time Christian comes around and he starts whining? Does he say why he's whining? I know he's got limited vocabulary, but does he say any words that he just whines? Okay, so you said that he's acting normal, that he didn't know if he'd eaten, he was clean. Was he playing in the back room?
I think that day I put in the background.
Was he laying in bed watching a movie, or was he playing with his toys watching a movie?
He He stayed like this and certain things.
So after the movie got over, did he watch the whole movie?
No, he didn't.
Okay. What happened? What did he do then?
I think he had an attitude. He ended up, because when I went back there, the DVD was, it was out from under the thing. He messed up on him. Like he knocked on him before.
What time is that?
Right there, shooting actually.
So this is before you went to the store or before you went to Amscott?
Okay, so before you, did Uber take you to Amscott or was it Lyft? Lyft took you? So you said Lyft came and picked you up about what time?
The timeline grew clearer as investigators pieced together Shannon's movements that day. From cashing a check to riding with a Lyft, every moment mattered in retracing Harley's final hours.
I'm really not sure what it is.
What time do you think Lyft came and picked you up?
2, 4, I'm not really sure.
Okay, I have your phone here, and there is a text yesterday at 6:19 p.m. And it appears to be to Lyft. It says, "Be out in a minute, sorry for the wait." Is that when, did you text the Lyft driver that?
No, I texted him that when I was at Publix.
Okay, so this is when you're leaving Publix at 6:19?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she was living outside of what I was still in line. And I ended up having a problem with the guy because she
Before Lyft got there to pick you up to take you to Amscott, had Harley thrown up at all?
Yeah.
He was just acting clingy, and he was whining when Christian came around. Did you feed Harley at all before you left to go to Publix?
No, because we didn't have any food yet.
So when Lyft came and picked you up, you went to Amscott first?
Yes. I took the road to Publix.
And the only thing you did at Amscott was cash your check? What did you do at Publix? Just grocery shop? So the Lyft came and picked you up, and did you go straight home from there?
Yes.
When you got home, well, let's back up. While you were in Publix, did Christian make contact with you?
Yes, he texted me.
Okay, and what did he tell you?
That Harley was going up. And I think he said Harley fell.
Harley fell?
Yeah.
Did he say what Harley fell on?
It's kind
Did he say how that happened?
He said he don't know he was outside shooting his phones.
Did he go into any more detail than that? So he just texted you and said, Harley's throwing up, he fell on his potty, I was outside hanging up clothes?
And he FaceTimed me first, but I couldn't read the call because there's no service. I tried to call him back, he didn't connect, and then he talked me back through him.
So he told you that over a phone call?
Messages revealed that Harley had already vomited before Shannon returned home. The house reeked of sickness, the bed and floor stained. Undeniable signs that the boy was getting worse.
So you picked up ginger ale and crackers?
Yes.
When you got back home from Publix, what did you do?
I was texting the rest of my Snapchat. And she said that she would be there my room or towards her house and getting her some food. And she would pick me up.
Okay, when you got home from Publix, did you check on Harley since Christian had told you that he was throwing up?
Yes.
Okay, and what was Harley doing?
He was in the bathroom, yeah, on the floor.
Was there still throw up everywhere? Was it still on the bed and on the floor?
Yeah.
So you knew that he was sick? Because you saw the throw up in the bedroom. Was it there before you left?
Yeah.
Okay. So you knew that he had thrown up sometime after you left and then when you got back from Publix, correct? And when you got back and he had thrown up, how was he acting? Was he acting the same as before you left?
This is,
He didn't want to move?
laying down.
Where was he laying down at? In his bed or out in the front room?
Out there, he was laying in the bathroom there.
I have a question about, and I'm going by your text messages so we're trying to get an exact timeline of when everything occurred and what was going on. So that's why I'm looking at your, you said you texted the Lyft driver and it was at 6:19 p.m. and that's when you were leaving Publix. Okay. So did you go home when you left Publix?
Yes.
At 6:19. The Lyft driver took you home?
Yes.
Were you by yourself?
Yes.
Okay. When did you get the ginger ale and crackers?
Before Marissa came out, we went back to Publix.
Okay, so then y'all went back to Publix. How did you pay for the items when you?
Marissa found some money from Marissa. That's how I went back to.
But you just cashed a check.
And I left all the money at the house.
Okay. How did you pay for the first stuff that you bought at Publix?
I had the money with me because I just left the check cash.
Okay.
Shannon admitted to multiple trips to Publix that day, buying snacks and ginger ale, yet still never seeking medical help. Investigators pressed harder, sensing her guilt weighed heavy.
So how many times did you go to Publix yesterday? Okay. So earlier you told me that you went to Publix, you went past your check, you went to Publix, you came home. Then a little bit later Marissa came and picked you up.
Mm-hmm.
And you went to Marissa's house.
Mm-hmm.
And then you went to the smoke shop. And then you went to Publix. And then you went back to Marissa's house. And then she brought you home.
Yes.
Okay. So are those the 2 times that you went to Publix when you went by yourself and Lyft took you? And then the second time when Marissa took you?
Yes.
Okay. So the time that Marissa took you after the smoke shop, is that when you got the ginger ale?
Yeah.
All right. I need you to speak up just a little bit, okay? I know it's been a really long day, and if you need something to drink or anything, just tell me. I'll get you whatever you need, okay? But I do need you to speak up just a little bit.
Okay.
So you go home after Publix with the Lyft driver.
Yes.
When you got home, was Christian there?
Yes.
Was Harley there?
Yes.
There's a text.
So Marissa saying that he had really been there when I got home. He was there, but he had left out.
Well, this is a text to him at 7:51 p.m. that says, "Damn, where you go?"
Yeah, because when I got home, I told him that everything, something always happened here with him. And he got mad when he told me he was going to see him.
So, what made you say that something always happens?
Because,
Yeah, speak up to me.
because like, not even a week before that, I came home and my baby had an eye infection.
But what happened in that moment that made you say that to him?
I could tell myself something.
And he wasn't in pain before you left?
Did you see anything on Harley that wasn't there before you left? Any marks or bruises? So he looked exactly the same as he did when you left, as when you got back home?
Yes.
during the time that you were gone, and I'm just trying to use your phone as a timeline. During the time that you were gone, the first time to Publix and to Amscott, did Christian call you, text you, FaceTime you, anything, and tell you about anything that had happened or Harley's behavior, or did he contact you at all the first time you were gone?
Phone logs showed missed FaceTime calls from Christian while she was shopping, reporting Harley's fall and vomiting. Each unanswered call became another haunting what if.
Yes, I was.
What do you...
He told me, and he texted me.
What was the
And
text?
I'm not really sure if it was the first time or the second time that he asked. I believe the text was that I was prior to the text message saying that him some January.
Okay, that was later. But during the first trip, do you remember any communication with him? And that was during the first trip? Okay, so I'm looking at your phone
That was
again.
when I was grocery shopping.
He tried to FaceTime you at 5:58 yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when you were in the grocery store,
Yes.
but you didn't talk to him. Is that correct?
No, the first time he tried to call, I accepted it, but it didn't go through.
Okay, so we're looking at 5:58. You're at the store. Sorry, it just takes me a minute to go through and to look at what we're... It looks like there was a couple... Does he FaceTime you a lot?
Yeah, because the only way like we could get phone calls to each other is through FaceTime because of Wi-Fi.
Is that what y'all operate off of, is Wi-Fi? Both of you, or do you have cell service at all?
No, we use cell service and phone.
Okay. So we have a missed call, a missed FaceTime at 5:57. And then another one, a canceled call at 5:57. And then it looks like at 5:58, another FaceTime, and it was 1 minute. Do you recall if you spoke to him
Yes, I spoke to him.
on FaceTime?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you recall that conversation being about?
The questions grew sharper. Were her worries about Harley's health, or about what might happen with Christian? Silence hung in the room as she hesitated, knowing the answer revealed more than she wished.
He said how I was going up. He felt like forgiving his body.
So he said Harley was throwing up, and he fell off the bed onto his potty. Did he say anything else?
I think so.
Did you ask him any questions about it?
I just told him that I was going to finish grocery shopping and be on my way.
So at that point, did you know that Harley was sick? If he was called to say he was throwing up to pick up Ginger up. As a mom, you're like, I need to go home, he's sick.
Yeah.
Were you concerned about him at that point?
Yes.
Were you concerned about him because he was throwing up, or were you concerned about him because he was with Christian and another accident happened?
Both.
Both.
On your phone, have you deleted any messages?
Yeah.
Are you sure? So you've not deleted any messages between you and Christian?
No.
You and anyone else?
Yeah.
So, no other boyfriend or anything that you're trying to hide or anything like that? Okay. Alright.
Like the only thing that probably disappeared is my Snapchat. It's just because they automatically disappeared. And that's when I was right in the midst of it earlier.
Okay. What about Facebook Messenger? Anything on there regarding any of this to anyone? What is you have a Facebook account? What is your Facebook name?
Shannon, Shannon Short.
Just Shannon Short?
Yes.
What about Christian? Does he have one? What is his?
Elfon.
L what?
Elfon Day. I don't know what something. I don't know what it is.
Like LFINE?
Like ELAFFON. And then baby
DEY?
Okay, here, is this ELAFFAN
Yes.
and then BEY? That's his Facebook name?
Yes.
Shannon recalled finding green vomit on the floor when she got home. She gave medicine, but fear of child services kept her from going to the hospital, a choice that would haunt her forever.
Okay, so when you got home, Christian was in the back, laying on the floor.
Harley was.
I'm sorry, Harley was. And you saw that he was throwing up, saw throw up on the bed, on the floor.
I never seen him throw up anything. I just seen him throw up on the floor. And it was burning, and I picked it up. It looked like it had heat and stuff in it. Because he said it looked like it, so I just wanted to make sure.
So you felt that Harley was sick enough that you needed to give him medicine, correct?
Yes.
And you said that you had given him the antibiotic for his eye infection, and you gave him some children's ibuprofen.
Yes.
Can I ask you why at that time you just didn't take him to the hospital? Is there a reason you didn't want to take him to the hospital? Or what is the reason you didn't want to take him to the hospital?
The face. I was scared they was going to.
That they were going to take him? When you say they, who are you talking about? Because of his face. Can you tell me, do you know how those injuries got on his face?
Yeah.
You don't?
He just takes me. The picture of my baby's face.
Does Harley have any developmental issues? Do the doctors think that there might be something wrong with him?
You know, I told the doctor, like, Harley had long hair, and I told the doctor that he pulled out his hair, and that he'd be scratching himself, and he throw bad temperature. But she said, that's the terrible twos. She said, he might be depressed, he needs to go out more or do stuff.
Did the doctor ever at any time during that appointment tell you that she thought he might have Down syndrome?
No.
Is there a reason why Christian would say that? Did you ever tell Christian that? That the doctor told you that he might have Down syndrome?
No, she said that we could run a test for ADHD.
Investigators explored Harley's medical history, previous checkups, behavioral concerns, possible ADHD testing, all to rule out natural causes and confirm the abuse that had gone unnoticed.
Does Christian ever say that he thought Harley was retarded or had something wrong with him?
No, he said that he might have ADHD, but he said he never needed him.
No. Has Christian ever said anything to you that he thinks that Harley might be retarded or have anything wrong?
Harley is very smart.
No, I believe you. I absolutely believe that. I'm just saying, has Christian ever said anything to you like that?
So you took Harley to the doctor a couple weeks ago for a checkup, right? And that's where they said, referred you to the cardiologist for the heart murmur and things like that.
Yeah.
When you took him to the pediatrician that day, did he have those scratches on his face?
No.
Did he have the black and blue mark on his eye?
No.
Did he have any injuries on him at all when you took him to the pediatrician that day?
No, I don't think so.
Did you voice any concerns to the pediatrician about him scratching his face to the point where it was like bleeding and leaving marks?
I just told him to scratch his face and put it out his hair. I think he's only going to be through.
Okay, so let's go back when you got home from Publix and you saw Harley. You didn't want to take him to Hart, Florida at that time because you were afraid that Department of Children and Families was going to get involved because of the injuries on his face. So instead, you decided to give him medication.
And this is after the first trip to Publix. Is that right? Mm-hmm. You haven't left yet with Marissa.
Did Harley eat at all when you were at home? From the time you got home from Publix to the time Marissa came and picked you up? Did he eat anything?
When questioned about that evening, Shannon admitted Harley didn't eat anything, only drank some water after his medicine. He lay on the futon, complaining of pain, his stomach swollen and hard for days.
Did you feed him anything? Did he drink anything besides the medicine that you gave him? Did you give him anything to drink? You gave him some water. Did he drink it?
Yes.
Okay. Did you notice when you got home, besides Harley's face, did you notice anything else about him that seemed off? What I'm getting at is, when did you notice that because earlier you said that his tummy was hard. When did you notice that his tummy was hard?
It's been telling me that his tummy was getting big a couple days ago. But he also been telling me he's been eating a lot. So.
When did you notice that his stomach was getting bigger and it was hard?
Yesterday when I was laying down, and he was holding his stomach, so I put my hand on it too.
Was that yesterday when you were laying down with him when you got home from hanging out with Marissa? Or was that before you went to Publix or any of that?
Was that done? Marissa.
Okay. So Marissa comes and picks you up. You give Harley medicine. He doesn't eat anything. You give him some water. Do you lay him back down?
Yes.
Okay.
He was laying in the front room.
On the futon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So during this time after that happens is when you had somewhat confronted Christian and said, why does this always happen when he's with you? Is that when you said that to Christian, or was that during the FaceTime call? Did y'all argue about it? Okay, so he went outside, and then at 7:51 we have the text message. You said, damn, where you go? I was about to ride out with Marissa to get this weed. Okay. And he responds and says, okay, I'm just walking to clear my mind. Is that what he's talking about? Because of what you said to him, and he left because of what you said? And then he says, I believe it should be here I come. Is that what, it doesn't say come, but is that what you understood it to be? And you said, okay. That was at 8:03. So
Shannon said Marissa came to pick her up that night. Before leaving, she left Harley home with Christian. Though he was still awake and moaning, Shannon went to Marissa's house and later stopped at a smoke shop.
Marissa picks you up. What kind of car does Marissa drive?
I don't know, it's white and black.
White and black? Newer, older, four-door? Little, big?
Newer. It's a two-door. It's small.
Does she own it?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Probably her parents got it.
So do you know about what time Marissa got there?
As soon as he sent that text message, he told Marissa picked up.
Okay, so about 7.
He literally walked in and she pulled up.
He sent that at 8. He sent Here I Come at 8:03. And
he probably was back at the house like for 8:09. And she pulled up at the same time he walked in.
So Marissa gets there, you leave Harley with Christian.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, Christian is laying on the futon or laying in the back room?
In front of me.
Okay. And is he awake or is he sleeping?
He's awake.
Is he, you've given him medicine, is he still moaning? Is he still like holding his tummy, like his tummy hurts?
Marissa, I gave him some.
How was he acting when you left with Marissa? Did he want you to go? Was he crying because you were leaving? Was he using any of his words? Was he saying stay? Was he saying mommy? Was he saying no? Was he saying juice?
The only thing he said yesterday was juice, water, and mommy.
Was the only 3 things he said yesterday? Was he using his words when you left with Marissa?
No, he was just moving sad faces and stuff.
Was he reaching his arms out to you, like he wanted you to hold him and he didn't want you to go, trying to like get you to stay, or because since he wasn't using his words, was he motioning for you? So you leave with Marissa. It's just the 2 of you,
Yes.
and you went to Marissa's house.
Yes.
Do you know where Marissa lives?
She lives in Rico Farms.
While at Marissa's, Shannon received a text from Christian telling her to get ginger ale and crackers. She went back to Publix, bought the items, then returned to Marissa's to smoke, leaving Harley homesick.
Is that up in Davenport?
Yes, right off San Marino behind Publix.
did you go anywhere before Marissa's house?
No.
So you left your house and went straight to Marissa's.
Yes.
What did you do at Marissa's house?
She had picked up some food that she wanted to finish from Olive Garden. She split some with me. We ate. We drank like that half a beer. And we got in the car and we went to switch.
Did you buy any beer yesterday? At Publix or when you and Marissa were out?
I bought beer grocery shopping at Publix.
Do you guys usually keep beer in the house? Or did you buy beer specifically because you and Marissa were planning on drinking this?
No, Marissa got her own beer, but I usually keep beer. for like fake porn or jail. Facebook.
He texts you again at 8:43. And he says, get him some ginger ale, saltine crackers. Do you remember those texts? Where were you at when you received those texts?
Ignorance.
But where?
I think we have to smoke that. I don't know where.
You think you're at the smoke shop? You got those text messages?
Come on, when you were at Marissa's house, was anybody there besides the two of you?
Yeah.
Does she have a roommate, or does she live there by herself, or does she live there with her parents?
Her parents, that's her parents' vacation home, but she lives there all year round. And her parents live up in Jamaica, get half of the year, so she's just living there by herself right now.
So when you guys went there, it was just the two of you there, nobody else? Nobody else came by while you two were there? So you leave there and you go to the smoke shop. Just the two of you go to the smoke shop?
Yes.
Do you pick anybody up along the way?
Mm.
What do you buy at the smoke shop?
She brought steel and I brought her glass stuff.
A bulb? What is it? A glass what?
Bullet.
Where's the smoke shop located?
I don't know where exactly it's located, but it's called 419.
It's called 419? Is it on 27, do you know? Or is it in Polk County? Is it in Osceola County?
I
Or
think it's close to Kissing.
She admitted bringing $20 to buy weed. Afterward, she returned home around 10 p.m. Harley was awake, crawled toward her, but said nothing, his eyes rolling, clutching his stomach in visible pain.
And how did you pay for the glass blunt?
Like the $20 that I brought up the house with me.
So you brought cash with you to pay for that?
And I didn't plan on getting it. I just submitted and I wanted it, but for $20 was the biggest fucking public.
So
wait a minute. The $20 was to get what stuff from Publix? The $20 was to get weed,
It's,
not Publix.
it's,
So, because I'm pretty sure you told me a little bit ago that Marissa paid for the stuff at Publix because you didn't bring all the money with you. You brought $20 to buy weed.
yeah, and it's been doing the glass thing.
So,
who were you planning on getting the weed from? Marissa? Somebody at the smoke shop? Were you meeting up with somebody? From Marissa? So you spend the $20 on the glass blunt. When you guys leave there, you go straight to Publix.
It's,
But while you're at the smoke shop, Christian texts you and says pick up ginger ale and crackers. What is
Publix did you go to?
Dairytown Publix.
What is it?
Dairytown Publix.
Is that the
Berrytown?
same one you were at earlier at San Mine 27?
It's,
Is that the name of the shopping plaza, Berrytown?
it's,
So you left Kissimmee area, the smoke shop,
mhm.
and drove back to Berrytown Publix to get the stuff
Yeah,
for.
because it's right before her house and my house.
Is that the only reason you went to Publix again? Was to specifically get the ginger ale and the crackers, or did Marissa need to pick something up too?
She said that she wanted to get some chocolate cake or something.
So whose idea was it to go to Publix?
I asked her if she take me.
Did you two stop anywhere from the smoke shop to Publix?
We stopped at Game House,
Before you went to Publix?
you know, after we went to Publix.
Okay.
We went back
So from the smoke shop to Publix, did you two stop anywhere? Okay. Was it just the two of you?
Yes,
Okay.
And then you went back to her house.
yes.
So you still haven't taken the ginger ale stuff back to your house.
No.
Why did you go back to Marissa's?
Speak for me.
How much did you get? But you didn't have the $20.
No, I told her I'd give it back to her when we got to the house.
So you were just there to get the weed and leave? Okay. So after you left Marissa's, nobody else shows up at Marissa's, it's just the two of you there?
Yes.
Okay. So you get the weed, then you guys leave. Do you smoke there, or do you get in the car and go back home?
And she dropped me off at home.
Okay. Any time where you were out with Marissa, did you smoke at all?
The first time we went to her house, we hit her brother and son.
So when you left Marissa's after picking up the 20, did y'all smoke anything then, or just you grabbed it and left?
I just grabbed it and left.
Okay, and she brings you back home?
Yes.
Didn't stop anywhere?
Mhm.
At 10:27 p.m., you text him, Christian, and said, "Where are you?" What is that text about?
Christian went out to pay a debt, taking all the remaining cash. Shannon texted, "Where are you?" as Harley grew weaker. Even seeing his worsening state, she didn't take him to the hospital, fearing child services.
Because that's when we was at the hospital and they said that
No. This is last night still. You said, "Where are you?" When you got home,
he owed this other guy some money that he bought weed from, and he was still paying him back, but he was taking a long time, so I asked him where he was.
when you got back home after running around with Marissa, who was at your house when you got there?
Christian Luther.
Harley? Christian was at the house.
Yes.
Okay.
What time did Christian leave? Or what time did Christian?
She texted Christian at 10:27 and said, "Where are you?" When he left to go meet this guy, did he walk? Was it?
Yeah, he walked in, he took all my money with him, so asked him where he was at.
When you say all your money, how much money did he take?
Yeah, he would do that.
So he took it all, pretty much. How much did he owe this guy?
$20.
So why do you think he took all of it?
He just said that he was flexing.
So you got home, how long do you think before you sent this text message and he left?
About 10, 15 minutes.
Before you sent the text message? So you got home, say, 10:15? 10:15?
10.
When you got home at 10 or 10:15, what was Harley doing? Was he awake?
Still laying in the front.
Was he awake?
Yes.
Did he say anything to you when you came home?
Yeah. He wasn't awake because sometime during the day his stomach stopped hurting and he went to sleep for a while, but then he woke up again and was in a position like his stomach stopped hurting.
Investigators pressed her on why she didn't call for help. Shannon admitted Christian agreed not to go, both fearing DCF. When Christian returned around 11 p.m., Harley's condition had already turned critical.
Okay, so when you got home at about 10 o'clock last night, where was Harley?
In the front.
Was he awake then, when you got home?
Yes.
Okay. Did he say anything to you when you got home? Did he come to you? Did he get off the couch and walk to you?
And when I sat down, he just like crawled to me and laid on my lap.
And he never used any of his words? Never said hurt, never said mom?
Well, he just kept grabbing my head saying,
So he was using his words. He was saying mommy.
How was he acting other than that? What was his demeanor like?
he didn't want me to get up. He didn't hold his stomach. His eyes was rolling.
His eyes were rolling then at 10 o'clock? Like, what do you mean when you say rolling?
Like, he just, like, he couldn't control the movement of his eyes. It was just, I thought it was because his stomach was turning and hurting.
Had you ever seen him like this before? And at this point, why didn't you take him to the doctor or to the hospital?
Because I didn't see that look on his face.
Did you talk to Christian about it at all?
You know, tell him I can't even take him to the hospital because of his face and stuff.
What did Christian say? Did he agree with you? Or did he tell you to take him?
He agreed with me, but after Harley passed out.
Well, I mean, we're not talking about after Harley passed out, though. We're talking about
10 o'clock.
At 10 o'clock when you got home, and you didn't want to take him still because of DCF.
He said, you know.
So you said, I don't want to take him to the hospital because I don't want him to call DCF. He said, I know?
Yeah, he said, I know, Dad.
So did he ever tell you, no, we need to take, did he tell you at that point, no, we need to take him? Or did he agree with you?
He agreed with me at that point.
So, you text him, where are you? He responds back, waiting on Jude to come out. I don't know what you're doing. I done smoked my square already. What's a square?
A cigarette.
Just a regular cigarette?
Mm-hmm.
How long after that before he came home?
Say about 15, 20 minutes.
After you text him? So maybe 10:45, 10:50?
Is that when Christian got home, is that when you talked to him about taking him to the hospital?
No, after that, we didn't talk about taking him to the hospital until actually passed out. There wasn't so.
When Christian went to pay this guy the $20 that he owed him for weed, did he also purchase weed?
Investigators pressed Shannon about Christian's $20 drug deal and where weed was kept. She admitted it was stored in a nightstand within Harley's reach, and that he had ingested it once months before.
So at this point, the only weed that you're aware that's in the house is the $20 that you got from Marissa? The $20 worth that you got from Marissa?
Yes.
Did you have any weed in the house prior to that? Of what you purchased from Marissa?
I think he had some weed.
Right, and where was that kept at?
In the back room in his drawer.
In Christian's drawer? Which drawer is that?
Both of the drawers in the back.
Is it the drawers to the beds, or is there other dressers back there?
It's just one dresser.
So is it in the drawer of the dressers?
No, it's the drawer that the TV still on top of.
Is it a tall dresser? Is it a short dresser?
A short dresser.
So how many drawers are in the dresser?
2.
Was the weed kept in the bottom drawer or the top drawer?
That's at the top.
So it's a Is it almost like a nightstand?
Yes.
Or is it a dresser?
No. Next.
A nightstand. So would it be safe to say that Harley is able to get into those drawers? He's tall enough to get into those drawers? So was the weed in reach where Harley could get to it?
Yes.
Is there any chance that Harley got a hold of any of that? And ingested any of it?
I'm not sure. He has spoken.
He has ingested the weed before? And what did you guys do when that happened?
I told him he to put it up.
Did you take him to the hospital at all for that?
Did he get sick when that happened?
How long ago was that?
I'm sure about a month or two.
About a month or two ago? Okay.
How do you know that he got into the weed and ate it then?
Because Christian was mad that he ate his weed. So that's why it was like super weird.
Did either of you see Harley eat it?
We just knew it was in the drawer and it was gone and how he was right there.
Did you keep it in anything in the drawer or just loose in a bag?
Sometimes we keep it in the container.
What kind of thing?
And little Tupperware container.
Tupperware container?
So you get home from being with Marissa.
Mm-hmm.
When you got home, Christian was there. What was Christian doing when you got there?
I believe he was sitting on the futon smoking a cigarette, watching TV.
Okay, and did he tell you anything, or did you ask him how Harley had been while you were gone, or was there any conversation about Harley?
When she returned from Marissa's, Christian was smoking and sitting near Harley. He told her Harley had been vomiting and dry heaving. The boy hadn't moved from where she left him earlier.
He just kept telling me, I don't know, I had to stop talking to him because he kept telling me stupid stuff. Like he was sit next to Harley and you had to see his eyes rolling and telling us and he rolled his eyes at me. He don't want me to be by him. And I'm like, he not rolling his eyes, seeing pain over this tongue shut.
Did he say anything else? Did he say if Harley threw up anymore while you were gone, or had he given him any medicine? Had anything else happened?
Like he was in bone of the war, he was just making him move. He was throwing up and nothing was coming out.
So he was like dry heaving? Harley was? This is when you got home? But during the time that you were gone, when you got home, did Christian tell you anything that had happened or occurred while you were gone? Did you ask him if anything, if he had grown up anymore, or if anything else had happened?
No, because Harley was still in the same spot.
He was in the exact same spot that you left him in?
But he was still in the same spot.
He was moved?
Yeah, like he moved because his son was sitting there, he was moving around, but he was still in the bed.
Shannon admitted they smoked again before Christian left to pay his debt. He was gone for about 30 minutes. During this time, Shannon gave Harley more antibiotics, hoping it would ease his pain.
So Christian's there when you get home, and Harley's still on the futon. When you get home, does Christian leave immediately to go meet this guy?
No, we used the glass door, we ate a couple times.
So y'all smoked some then?
Yeah, and saw him in the back. And then I hit it one time, he hit it one time, and then it was like, I'll do that.
So that's when he left to go meet this guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone how long do you think?
When I sent him that text, he was gone for about 15, 20 minutes already. babysitter gets in.
And then
And then that's why some of the text messages we took the get back.
So, would it be fair to say he was gone a total of maybe 30 minutes? Give or take a little?
Yes.
So when he gets back, during this time though, do you give Christian or Harley any more medicine or anything?
So I gave him some more antibiotics and some more ibuprofen.
You gave him more?
Yes.
So maybe around 11 p.m.? Would that be fair to say?
So just to clarify, you gave him more medicine after Christian got home or before Christian got home?
Around 11 p.m. after Christian returned, Shannon laid with Harley. She felt his stomach, rock hard, and debated whether he was just constipated or in real danger, still refusing to call 911.
Before Christian left to go pay the guy, you gave Harley more medicine?
Mm-hmm.
So between 10 and 11. When Christian comes back from paying the guy, what do y'all do then? What goes on step by step in your house?
Christian came home, came to God. I was sitting in the free time with Harley. And I would have said that we said that I probably shouldn't be smoking. So I went to that.
To the back room? Okay.
I'm finished my story in the back room. I heard Harley and my mom, so I went there and laid with him.
He was groaning, so he's awake.
He was awake the whole time. Except for like, I don't know if I was that he didn't doze off a little bit, but he woke back up.
So you went and laid with him, and then what?
I was just holding the baby right up to take this out.
You were debating? What was the debate in your mind? You knew he wasn't getting better.
Kim and Jim's was getting worse. While they were eating a lot, he was getting worse. So then I thought he was constipated because his stomach was so hard.
Is this when you laid down with him that you felt his stomach? So roughly at this point, there's about 4 hours from the time that Christian comes back from paying the guy until you all...
The next 4 hours were harrowing. They searched Google for symptoms, tried bathing him, rocked him in their arms. Harley's eyes began rolling back, his body seizing as Shannon screamed for a towel.
What goes on in that 4 hours? Do you both stay awake with him? Are you smoking weed? You talked earlier about taking a bath with Harley. What happens in those 4 hours? But I want you to do it as best you can, starting from the time that Christian got back.
Christian got back, me and Harley was laying on the futon. We laid there for about an hour. So we wasn't getting better, so I told Christian and there was someone bad water. So I got in the tub with him. And I tried to put the line on his stomach, but he kept holding it in the tub like this. And I didn't want his face to go in the water, so I just took him.
He was doubling over.
So I just took him up the tub.
So that's around midnight.
And we went and laid back on the couch.
The futon.
And I told him that I'd give him something else to drink, give him some more, like, we was trying to figure out what was wrong and typing it in Google. Stomach pains, hard stomach, bloating.
Both of you were doing it on each of your phones.
And finally thinking that I was just trying to comfort him, so I picked him up and I was just holding him and rocking him. And that's when I noticed his teeth started to burn. And I tried to put my finger in there, but he did it. But it's like there's a jaw locked and I couldn't open it. So I was screaming at Christian to get me a towel or something to put in his mouth so he won't hurt his teeth. And by the time he came back with the towel, I was going to my boy. So I started screaming at him and saying, "What did you do?" And he said he didn't do nothing.
You said, what did you say to him? You started screaming at him what?
And somebody did to him.
Why? What made you ask him that?
I would always kill him.
And what was Christian's response?
As panic set in, Shannon confronted Christian, questioning what really happened. Deep down, she no longer fully believed his denials. Harley had always seemed fearful when Christian was around.
Do you believe that? Why don't you believe that? There's gotta be more just because he's always getting hurt.
Because he always getting hurt.
There's gotta be more to it than that.
I really noticed it like one day when Marissa was over and Harley was being perfectly normal. And then Christian walked in the room and he just started whining. Just after on his face.
That was after the marks that he sent you the picture of in the text message? How did Harley act around Christian?
I thought Sarah didn't get up at me.
Did he act afraid of him?
Sometimes he'll be all over Christian, calling him Chin Chin.
Did he ever call him anything besides Chin Chin? Did he ever call him Dad? What does that mean?
Yes.
Can't see him. Okay. So would Christian refer to himself as Harley's dad?
And sometimes.
And did he share in the parenting responsibilities, if you will, taking care of Christian or Harley?
He wants to know that.
What about when you were home? Did he still help take care of Harley?
Investigators showed her photos of Harley's facial injuries, asking if anything in the house could have caused them. Shannon struggled to explain the marks, knowing they didn't match toys or household items.
He didn't do anything with Harley when you were home?
He had played with him.
Did he give him juice?
Yeah, give him juice.
Change him?
Everything goes with up to him.
Would he give him food?
No, I usually cook. Can't probably make a mistake. Text and raviolis. But
So Harley has some marks on him, on his face that you saw, right? When he was at the hospital. Those lines on his face. What do you think those are caused by? Anything else besides a hand that's in your house that you think would cause that? Does Harley have any toys that resemble lines, markings like that? Do you have your things you use to cook, cookware, your spatulas, things like that? Do you have anything like that? Spatulas?
yeah, the drawer that this man can't reach it.
But Christy can reach it.
Yeah.
Anything with wires, anything, maybe like a shape of a circle. I want to show you this and not to upset you, but you know your baby better than anybody else, okay? So this picture that he sent you, you know that about live photos? Do you know how to work them? I'm going to show you, and I want you to watch this. Again, this is not to upset you, but I want you to see something, okay? So on a live photo, you hold it down. What do you see there? What makes you say that? Okay, I want you to look again. I'm going to hold it down again, okay?
Detectives told Shannon she hadn't been fully honest. They urged her to reveal the truth for Harley's sake. Shannon admitted she kept asking Christian if he hurt the boy, but his repeated denials no longer felt real.
Yes. I didn't show you that to upset you, but you know your baby better than anybody else. We spoke to you several times today, and you have not been completely honest with us.
I just really don't remember.
Well, you've left some things out that are pretty important.
I know.
Harley's not here anymore. He's not coming back.
know.
And I'm not trying to be mean to you, but what I am trying to tell you is if somebody has done something to him, if you know something, you need to tell us now for that little boy.
You know, like, I would ask Christian every time something happened, I would ask him, did he do it? And he would tell me that he didn't do it. And he would get upset and tell me that he wouldn't do that to Harley. And that he's not that type of person, but, like, the more stuff that happening, the less I start believing him, like, today. Like, he was saying stuff like, I was probably just thinking, I just wanted him to shut up, but I didn't speak it.
Based on Harley's behavior, you know your son. When you left to go to Publix the first trip, and he FaceTimed you and said that Harley fell and it was throwing up.
I thought like he did something.
Do you feel like there was a distinct change in Harley's behavior that day and the days prior at that moment that you feel like something would have happened then? Or do you feel like there had been a steady decline in Harley's behavior and demeanor prior to that?
Detectives probed Harley's sudden change. Once lively, he now clung to his mother, silent and tense, A shadow of fear seemed to hang over the child in the home.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm trying. So, did the change in Harley's behavior, the way that he was acting, did that start happening over a period of time, over a couple days? Did his behavior start going down? Or when you went to Publix that night, when you left Harley, he was acting one way. When you got back after Christian had said he had thrown up, is that when you noticed Harley's behavior had changed?
Yes. Like, before I left my promise, Harley was fine. Like, Harley was fine. He was moving around. He was walking around. He was drinking juice. He was just being normal Harley. The only thing that I noticed there was where it's like, usually I could go to the bathroom and he don't follow me. But if I go to the bathroom, he follow me and he stay right next to me. If I'm in the kitchen making something to eat, he'll stand right next to me in the kitchen.
And when did that start? Has that been going on for a couple of weeks, or did that start like all of a sudden? Since this weekend?
It's started since like Thursday, Friday.
So since this past Thursday or Friday, you noticed a change in Harley's behavior?
Yeah. But I noticed a change, like, when we live with Chanel, like, all the stuff Harley do now, like, putting Google on the wall, taking his diaper off, peeing, like, he never did none of that. Pulling out his hair.
When did all this start? These behaviors?
Helping move into the trailer.
How long is a little bit?
Like a month or two.
Did you and Christian move into the trailer at the same time? Or did you move in first and then he moved in later?
No, we both moved in the same day.
So about a month after you and Christian started living together, Harley's behavior started changing? Is that an accurate statement?
Yes. Like, you can even talk to Chanel, like, he will yank out his hair, but when I tell you, like, if you look at my phone, you can see the patch of his hair go.
His mother described disturbing new behaviors, smearing walls, ripping diapers, pulling his own hair. These were never seen before moving in with Christian, raising alarm.
So there's a lot of text messages of Christian telling you that you guys need to record Harley's behavior.
Mm-hmm.
That you guys need to record him scratching himself, or acting out, throwing temper tantrums. Why would he say that?
To be honest, I really think he got wind of me thinking that he was really putting his hands on him, because Harley, he act out, but like when I'm there, he don't act out enough to hurt himself. I've been with Harley all his life. Like, he will fall and probably hit his head, and he'll probably have a small knot. But he don't do stuff like, he don't do stuff like that to, like, do what happened today. No.
So I want to ask you a question.
Has Harley ever been potty trained?
No, I was trying to potty train him. Like, he will, when I first started, he will go to the bathroom sometimes, but then he just stopped.
So this is the front room, okay? Your futon's over here. The TV and the gaming station's over here. There's a chair here, a chair here. I guess these are cabinets. Is that correct? Like countertops?
Yes.
This is the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you put Harley in timeout or send him to timeout, where does he go? Over there. Okay. Do you ever put in here?
Yes.
Does Christian also send him to timeout in those two spots? Is there any other spot that you guys send him to timeout at?
bedroom.
in the back room. In his bedroom, like sitting in the bed, or do you put him in a corner?
Just in the bed.
Make him stay in the bed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in this, where you guys put him in timeout, is there an area there where Harley likes to bang his head on while he's standing in timeout? When you put him in timeout, or seen Christian put him in timeout, has Harley ever stood there and banged his head on the wall?
Then he just fall out.
Like falls backwards?
Show me what you mean by fall out. If you don't mind, just show me what you mean, because I want to make sure that I understand this.
Just don't hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Do it gracefully.
So, okay, that's what falling out is. So he's not slamming his head down, he's not slamming his face on the floor.
Throwing himself backwards.
No.
He's not headbutting the wall.
Have you ever seen Harley headbutt the wall when he's in timeout?
She explained using timeouts, insisting Harley never harmed himself badly enough to bruise. Detectives sensed there was more to the story than simple discipline.
But I've seen him like hit his head against stuff like the floor, but he never do it hard.
Has Harley ever gotten a black eye that you know of from hitting his head on the wall while standing in timeout?
Harley never had a black eye. Ever.
He's got one now.
And
Is this the first black eye that you've ever seen Harley with?
yes.
So he's never had a black eye in the past?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you that Christian's story is a lot different than yours. Okay? Reference to Harley's behavior. Okay? And I'll even go to the point where Christian said that he thinks you're afraid to admit that Harley might be retarded. So if you're sitting here and you're protecting him because you don't want him to get in trouble, you're protecting the wrong person. Okay?
I'm not protecting him. Like, I'm being honest. Like, I asked him about it, and of course, yes, I feel in my heart that it's him, but I really don't want to believe it.
You've never witnessed him put his hands on Harley at all.
No.
But have you ever seen him spank him?
Yes.
Okay. When he spanks him, where does he spank him at?
On the butt.
Because Christian said he never spanks him.
But yet there's text messages that say, I beat his ass.
Right?
There's text messages that say, I just snapped on him. These text messages go way back. And there's a text message in there from you to Christian that says, fuck him up. Do you remember that? Why?
I didn't mean it like when you say it sound like I meant like beat him, but I just meant like get him to work and
Like not kill him, just beat him.
Yeah. Not like beat him, like, cause you could even ask the lady I stayed with. They used to get on me because I would have copped him for some of the stuff that he did. Don't like hitting Harley.
No parent likes to hit their child. I'm going to go a step further and tell you that Doctor has looked at the bruising on his face. It's not a hand.
What is it?
Well,
That's what we're wanting you to tell us. That's why we were asking if there's anything in the house that would make those marks. Because he was hit with something and it wasn't a hand.
Investigators revealed Christian's version of events didn't match hers. Suspicion grew that she was protecting him, keeping the darkest truth locked inside.
is there,
I really thought
have you ever
it was a
seen,
hand because it looked like the lips were from between the fingers.
have you ever seen Christian swinging anything, any kind of wire, any kind of cord, anything cylindrical, long,
He usually gets me on with the belt. It's like, I told him one of the adults is too hard to be working with, so it's like, purse strap is like this material on one side, and it's like thin leather, not even leather, it's just like.
All right, well, here we go again, because you told us that he just spanks him on the butt with his hand. But now it's a belt. What else?
That's the only thing I see.
Where's this purse strap at?
It should be hanging on the door.
And it's to your purse? Is all your stuff in your purse?
It should be.
What color is the purse?
Black.
How long of a strap is it? Is it a long purse that hangs down to the waist?
It's like this one. The strap is meant to go on for to hang through the waist.
Okay. And one side of it is leather?
Mm-hmm. And one side is material.
Besides the purse strap, have you ever seen him use anything else?
Not necessarily even just saying to hit Harley with, but
Just walking around the house?
swinging something or something he would play with or anything that you can think of that's in the house. The house isn't that big. Even being pushed against something that would have something long, cylindrical maybe. Something probably fairly.
Evidence showed Harley's wounds weren't self-inflicted. Detectives asked if a strap or belt had been used, their questions cutting through her fragile defense.
Talking about something this width right here. So fairly, I mean, even placing a pin down, something maybe even smaller than this around. Anything that you can think of.
And if I look at it, the belt is about this thick. The belt strap is one piece.
Does that belt strap come off your purse? It does. It has the little clips on it that you can unclip. How about, do you have an antenna in the house on your TVs? Not even on the one in the living room or the front room?
You just watch off the game and see that.
What about the cords that like the PlayStation is attached to? Does Harley ever crawl under there and play with any of those cords? No. Are those cords able to be pulled out and undone?
The way it's set up, like it's what do they call it?
The built-in wall?
Yeah, the built-in wall under it is like a thing with a whole bunch of plugs on it, and that's for all the games. And the way that we sit, usually somebody's always sitting right here, so he can't get to the plugs.
Okay. How about any coat hangers in the house? Do you have coat hangers in the house? Do you have plastic coat hangers? Do you have metal coat hangers?
I'm not sure.
Have you ever seen Christian walking around swinging a coat hanger, swinging cords, swinging your purse string?
I'm sure.
Your strap?
Yeah, he usually keep it on the door.
Is the strap hooked to the purse right now?
Yeah.
How long has it been since it was hooked to the?
The actual purse strap, it bolted on. I don't think I had that person.
Okay, so this strap, what color is this strap?
It's black on one side and it's like leopard gray, black and white leopard print on the other side.
Does Harley play with this strap at all? When have you seen him play with that?
At last, she admitted Christian had hit Harley with a belt. The confession shifted the room, exposing violence that had been hidden behind closed doors.
Like,
Harleywood? Where would you learn that behavior? Huh? With that same belt or purse strap? Have you ever seen Christian hit him with that anywhere else?
No, he told me that every time he looked at me, I would make a mistake and hit him in the face.
When did he tell you that?
And I was at this time when for sure he said that he expected himself.
And do you recall if it left a mark at that time? Shannon, these are pretty significant events. He's beating your child. Do you remember? If you don't, you don't. But if you remember, you need to say something now. This is not the time to magically forget to protect him.
I promise.
I know it's been a long day, but that little boy, this is your last chance to help him. When I spoke to you this morning, and I asked you what the marks on his face looked like, you said it looked like when somebody gets hit by a belt and it welts up. When you saw it on Saturday, that's how you described it. It's on the recorder. That's what you described it like. Have you seen those same marks on that child before? When, where, and by who? When? A month ago? And who did it? Did you see him do it? How do you know he did it?
Because I came back to work and he was on me with the hospital.
Detectives urged her to tell everything before it was too late. Shaking, she admitted she had seen the same marks on Harley's face days earlier.
Did you ask him about it? And?
They just want to tell how he made a mistake when he was getting the work and they hit him in the face.
Did he say what he hit him with?
With the belt.
Was it belt or the purse strap?
I think it was the belt.
Is there a specific belt that you guys use to spank him?
I told him it's the purse strap because the other one was those are something against.
So you told him, in lieu of the belt, hit him with this. At what point should you have stepped in there and said, don't hit him at all? Or better yet, don't leave my child with him?
I did, but I don't know if nobody ever had anybody else to babysit.
That's not true.
I even
You had Shondell.
every time I ask her, she tells me no.
Then you know what? You figure something out, but you don't leave your child with the man who does this.
Did you ever hit him with the belt? If you did, now's the time. Did you leave marks like this?
No.
Where did you hit him at? On the front of his legs or the back of his legs? On the side of his legs? Was it over his clothing or under his clothing? Over his clothing? So when you hit him on his legs, he had pants on?
Yes.
Or do you just have a diaper on?
One time we had a diaper, one time we had pants.
So did you ever hit his skin with that belt?
Yeah.
Investigators press her about the belt. She admits spanking Harley over his diaper or clothes, but confesses there were times she struck his hands and body.
It was always on a diaper or on clothing.
Yes.
Did you ever hit him in the face?
I was trying to spank his legs. He took up his knees.
Did you ever hit him with the purse strap?
Yeah, on his knees.
On his hands?
I never hit him to make bruises. And then when I began with the ball, he popped me like 3 times. They told me to go lay down.
What door does the purse strap hang on?
The door that goes from the kitchen into the bathroom.
When you were hitting him with the belt, you and Christian, did you use the same belt all the time? What belt was it? So are you calling the belt the purse strap?
But you said there was another belt.
Yeah, it was the black belt that Christian used to use that he wears.
Christian's belt or your belt? Did it have a buckle on it?
Yes.
Silver, gold. What does this belt look like?
It's a silver belt and it's all black.
Silver buckle with an all black belt? Is it leather, cloth?
Right.
And where is it?
It should be hanging up in the room on the wall by the TV.
Are there any other belts like this in the house?
I got a silver and black belt.
Did he get hit with that one?
Like rhinestones and stuff.
Hanging up on the wall by the TV is not a normal spot for a belt. Is that easy access to spank him?
No, that's just where we keep all the beds covered.
Is that the front room or the back room?
It's like a hat hook and we keep the hats and the belts there.
In the front room or the back room?
Back room.
In the back room?
When Christian hit Harley, when he might have hit him in the face, why was he disciplining him that time? What had Harley done?
She recalls Christian punishing Harley for urinating on the floor. He admitted he might have hit the boy's face by accident, leaving a bruise and black eye.
When you say his stuff, his penis, and peed on the floor, is that maybe one of the times that he says he beat his ass? Because I do recall some text messages where he shows you a picture and said he just pulled his, whatever he says, he pulled it out and pissed all over the floor or something along those lines. Is that the same time that you're talking about? And Christian told you when you got home and saw it that he might have missed and hit him in the face. Is that what he said? If not, please correct me.
Yes.
And that particular instance, do you know what belt or purse strap was used? was the mark, what side of the face was it on that time?
Probably the same side.
Was the mark similar to what you see there? Is that why you made the reference to the belt this morning? I can understand that. Is there anything else you need to tell us? You know what I do want to know is when you see these pictures and then it bruised up and his eye turns black, why didn't you take him to the doctor then? Even before Monday, even before he starts throwing up.
Detectives question why she didn't take Harley to the doctor. She says she didn't think it was serious and didn't want to believe Christian was hurting him.
I obviously didn't think that it was still. I didn't think it was going to get there.
You didn't think he was going to die? Well, I'm not a doctor, and I don't know that he died from this. But why didn't you call the police and say, this guy just beat my son? Because you knew that wasn't a scratch mark. You didn't want what?
I didn't want to believe he was hurting him.
You believe?
They ask who she was protecting. She admits she wanted to protect Christian, fearing she'd lose childcare if he went to jail while she worked long hours.
But now?
Yes.
Who were you trying to protect? Christian? You wouldn't have a babysitter if Christian went to jail. Is that right? I mean, I understand you work hard and you pay the bills and probably take care of most things. But as you go on in life, remember the cost. Because he paid the price. Be back in just a minute. Do you need anything?
Do you need to use the restroom? Shannon, is there anything else that you think you need to talk about or we need to discuss that we haven't talked about? Reference to Harley and everything that happened. All right, this concludes the interview. The time is now 20:08 hours on July 31st, 2018.
Who's time?
Okay.
Who's time?
Sure. Okay. So,
The interview ends. She's told she'll face charges for drug possession and child neglect for failing to get Harley medical help when it was most critical.
So as of right now, it looks like the state attorney's office is doing the violation of probation, okay, the possession of the weed, possession of drug paraphernalia, okay. Then they're also doing a child neglect charge for not getting Harley the medical attention he needed. Okay. Do you have any questions for me about those charges as to why? Or do you understand why you're being charged with those?
I got to leave and carefully out because of this one.
And you and Christian both admitted to smoking it, none of it was your guys'. The violation of probation, of course, is because of the new charges. And the child neglect is because of not getting Harley to the hospital when he needed to be there. Okay?
What was Christian charged with?
He's going to be charged with the same things, and then he's also going to be charged with 2 counts of child abuse for getting Harley in the face of the ball. So we have a couple more charges.
Detectives explain Christian will face the same charges plus 2 counts of child abuse. The atmosphere turns heavy as the reality of the case sinks in.
I'm going to put this stuff into evidence for you, so when you get out, you'll have it. Or I mean, into property at bookends, so that way when you get out, you'll have it. Do you have any jewelry on you? Any piercings anywhere? Any rings, bracelets, anything like that? Are you wearing a bra? What color is it? Gray. Right. Are you wearing underwear? Do you have anything else on besides under those red shorts?
Yeah.
So the blue shirt, the bra, the red shorts, the socks, and the slippers. Any money in here? You left it all behind? Pretty sure that we seized that with the search warrant.
So was your mama to look it up?
Once the case is disposed of. Huh? Yep. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go put you in one of the holding cells in the office. We can do that, and she'll be out of this room where it's so cold, okay? No one else is in there with you. It's just a secret place that I can hang out because we're going to have to type out the affidavit. Okay?
Her belongings are logged into evidence. Officers escort her out, leaving behind a tense silence in the interrogation room where hours of truth unraveled.
Yes. Yes. All of your property. Okay? Come on, Rachel. Let me know.